What's up, guys? Who's ready to check out the top selling diesel pusher in the market? Let's go. This is a 2023 Newmar Dutch Star 4081. As I mentioned, this is the top selling diesel pusher on the market. They give you some really cool stuff. We've got an outside entertainment center, but take a look at this. We have a Bose stereo system on the outside. You've also got a beautiful finish. They do this custom paint on these that just looks absolutely beautiful. You've also got their amazing tag axle system. So if you take a look here, we've got our two tires here, and then this third one in the back. That'll actually turn with your front tire. This thing will turn easier than most, even gas coaches that I sell. They turn super easy, really, really easy to handle. They've got a ton of safety features, and it's on the Spartan K2 chassis. So these guys upgrade all their chassis that they work with, but the K2 chassis is amazing. This thing gets 450 horsepower. This thing is a monster, and you have an automatic leveling system. As I mentioned, take a look at how beautiful this is. The finish is gorgeous, and it has 360 degrees of cameras, so you can be completely safe the entire time you're driving. Even when you're coming through tight spots like our parking lot here, you're not really going to worry about running into stuff. Let's go take a look at the inside. This thing is a mansion on wheels. Take a look, guys. There's so many things inside a Newmar that I absolutely love, and I'll do my best to point out all those things, but I'll probably miss a couple. There's just a lot inside here, like our real hardwood cabinetry that has a finish on it that is a full glaze. So it's super durable. It looks absolutely fantastic. Feels really premium. Speaking of durable, look down underneath our feet here, and we have real porcelain tile. Shout out to those of you that have commented in my previous videos about that. Really appreciate it, because this is freaking cool. On this side, you'll also notice talking about how they elevate the space. There's no toe kicker here. These guys do a flush floor system. It's one of the only coaches out there that do a true flush floor, and it looks awesome. It's a lot more convenient than that notorious toe kicker that most RVs use in the industry. On this side here, we have our theater seats, which recline. They're very, very comfortable, and you have this control right behind you here. It's a one-touch system that runs your televator on this other side. So if you take a look, this is actually coming up itself, which is just another way to make this thing feel super premium. You've got a huge TV back there, and underneath that, you've got a tri-fold sofa, so if you've got guests, you've got an extra spot to sleep somebody. Then you come back a little bit further, and you've got the coolest kitchen ever. I love this kitchen. Let's take a look. We've got our Whirlpool convection microwave, so this will double as an oven. Gives you some really, really good space to cook things, and it's really big. Speaking of having a big setup, this counter space is awesome, but if you need a little bit more, there's a little button down here where you can bring this out and get extra counter space, and it's all seamless countertops on here. Once again, real hardwood cabinetry everywhere, which is really, really great, but having the seamless counters on top of that, it's just fantastic. You've also got these covers over your double burner induction cooktop. The cooktop on here is super cool too, because you can actually disconnect that and take it outside and cook outside if you want to, plus cutting boards on this, which is really sweet. Next to that, we've got our undermount sink setup, which has a beautiful finish on it. You've got a semi-split bowl with the apron on the front, which just looks, once again, really premium. Looks really, really elegant. I love the look of that. On this spot right here, we've also got our dishwasher, which not a lot of people offer a dishwasher. That is an option with Newmar, but I love that they put that inside this unit. On this side, we also have our booth dinette. Once again, that really nice high-grade leather, super comfortable, really good space here. Behind that, we've got our Whirlpool 12-volt refrigerator, which has a ton of space inside it with a freezer underneath it. And these guys put solar on this unit too, so this isn't going to be too taxing on your batteries. Next to that, you have a pull-out pantry, so you've got a ton of dry storage. And on top of that, for wet storage, you have over 100 gallons of fresh water inside this thing, plus a bunch of other specs. You can take this thing out for a really long time and have a ton of space. When you're looking at using something like this, it's really nice to also have a half bath if you've got guests, and that water is going to supply a ton for everybody. Really, really convenient, and there's more to look at. Let's go. The master bed setup in here is really cool. So if you have guests coming with you, there's this nice convenient door here that will pull across. Has that same beautiful glazed finish, that hardwood look, and it locks. So that way it can't accidentally slide open. That way guests aren't coming in and seeing what's going on in your bedroom. On this side, we have a king bed in a slide out. So you've got space on either side to actually get to either side of the bed. And it's super comfortable. You've got a lot of space inside here. On this other side of it, you've got a really good sized wardrobe that you've got some hanging space. You've got your entertainment center, which has a Samsung TV. Once again, just tons and tons of storage everywhere you look inside here. And then once you reach the back, you have another one of these doors where you push that down and you come into the master bathroom. The master bathroom is super cool the way they set this thing up. You have a humongous shower inside here. You have a ridiculous amount of elbow space, tons of headroom, and you have this shower setup where you have an overhead shower head and a wand, so that way you can feel really clean. And once again, it looks absolutely beautiful. We have real tile inside here, and it just looks so good. Love how Newmar has done this. Once you get further into here, you've also got a stackable washer dryer. So if you're going, once again, longer period of time, you've got tons and tons of space and tons of stuff to use. You've got more storage in the back, and if you take a look, if you have people that like to get sticky fingers, you have a safe, so if people can't get into your really precious stuff. You've also got another porcelain toilet back here, a lot of counter space, huge mirrored medicine cabinet across the back, and if you need a quick getaway from the back, there's an emergency door here. Guys, I absolutely love this. Let's go take a look at the very front of the coach and see how it drives. Just like the rest of this coach, the cockpit is super luxurious and very roomy. Take a look at how nice this is. We have some really comfortable seating here that reclines. You've also got heat on both of these. And you've got this cool little spot where once you're turned around, you can extend this out and kick your feet back. Just really be able to relax and really maximize this whole floor plan. The setup inside here really kind of makes you feel a little bit like a fighter pilot, but once you read this, it's very, very simple to use and very, very easy, very user-friendly. You have an Allison transmission on here, which is a push system. It's really simple. You've also got your air brakes. Everything is right here on your dash. And then all of this on this side runs your visors, your shade. You can also run your generator from inside, but my absolute favorite thing, which I mentioned outside, is this has 360 degrees of cameras. So if you're in a tighter space, you can feel really confident driving this around. It's not like some of those other coaches where you just get a backup camera. Speaking of convenience, up here, we've got our slide out system, AC access, everything that you could possibly need off of your convenience panel towards the back. You can access most of it from up here, which is really nice if you don't want to walk all the way to the back. Your passenger on here also has a step cover, which is an electric step cover. So when you're traveling, this comes out and makes it so you don't feel like you're hanging your feet down into a stairway and feeling kind of nervous. It's really, really nice and goes completely flush with the floor, just like everything else. Guys, this floor plan is really sweet, and one thing that's cool is always seeing how this looks closed up. It is a little tighter because you do have that flush floor system, and you can see it hanging up a little bit right here. But even with that, I can come all the way to the back here, get to the fridge, open it all the way up, get to the freezer. If you step to the side, you can open it pretty well, and you can get to this half bath completely because it is a swivel door. So you can get inside the bathroom here, be able to use the bathroom, and you can get to the bed because it's right there, right behind me. Guys, I absolutely love this floor plan, and I love Newmar and how they have come up with the coolest diesel pusher out there. Let me know what your thoughts are. Send us a comment down below what you think. Give us a like and a follow for more content.